Right. Yeah, thanks. See, there's new emotes. And looks like the image is good. Right. Greetings and welcome all to another Sunday live stream. Another sweltering hot summer's day, I suppose. Hello, Kalarima. Good to see you again. Alright. I've had a crappy week, but let's play some games anyway. Yeah. We really should be getting to the end of the conquest. Not least of which because there was recently there's been a major update to the Shadow Empire. The blueprint system has been implemented properly, and I believe some other things as well that I didn't reach the patch notes for, but I guess the Air Force should be more active in coming games, not the current game, because that doesn't work. We still do not have the blueprints tab over here, but let's see. I know there is a place where you can see the version. Yeah, see. My game build is currently version 1.21, but of course, that's not the version that this game is playing on. So yeah. In any case, needed to be doing a lot of thinking about how to streamline my war efforts in this particular case. So I figured once my defensive line has been re-established with these new defensive units, well, maybe not this one. Well, no, actually this one, but once we have them properly out-kitted with the new units. I did make the different OOB, right? I can upgrade them to the heavy defense. Yeah. The models that I have again. Sorry if I'm being a bit confused. I have been playing another game off on the side just because I wanted to try out something. Was a little bit trickier than I thought, because I was trying to create a world where there was so little water you would actually be forced to use technologies other than ice mining in order to get that going. Didn't really work that way. I didn't find... of all the things I could not find on this planet, I kept finding bloody ice mines on a scorching hot desert world. I think, come on. I mean, I know Vic tweaked those worlds a little bit so that there would be a little bit more ice to be found, at least. But not that much. So I did end up building... Yeah. Oh, well, hopefully they'll fix it. Yeah, I am looking forward to the planned game change where some of the water actually needs to be treated so that before you can use it. That would make some of those things a little bit more interesting. In any case, I was looking at models. So yeah, we were looking on the mobile shield. It has an overpowered engine. Is there actually anything in the design log? I mean, once it has some points on it, I probably will redesign it to have slightly less of a big engine. It doesn't need 3 nuclear reactors. It's fine for now, but... Alright, so I think you are in position here. Let's upgrade you to the heavy defense, which then requires that I will build some guns. I will also give you a defense strat. Let's see. Hold the line. Let's do an entrench. Trench probably is fine for this. And yeah, we need to break through this. This is a very, very in-depth defense. I mean, I kind of still would like to do a landing somewhere, but at the moment I just do not have the means to do it properly. They still have this thing, even though it does not actually have anything in it. And it's still mostly my culture. Oh well. There's also still, of course, the front over here that needs to be tamed. Currently we are a little bit short on supplies because some bloody crits have decided to be annoying. But we did capture this city, so that should be good. And we have a lot of spaghetti to solve, which I can't do currently because it's all disconnected from the SHQ. And I'm still short on a lot of metals, other stuff. Alright, what am I currently building? Let's see. Some stations have been finished in Genthin. Yep. We have the soil demetallization facility going up in Narbonensis. Heavy industry in Dramatis, that's probably also consuming a lot of metals. Airbase in Bjorhol, some bureaucrat offices. These are not so bad because they don't take that much. In overall, how much am I producing per turn? We're not getting all that much in from the zones. Yeah, still some left in recycling, but not sure that's worth building up for. Well, this one we can probably expand.
Copy that.
Just so we can have a little bit more. Other than that, I don't really know if there's anything else I can do. Can I bring these back home? I know I have. These can be put to better use somewhere else. At least my logistics network is now functioning properly. Did I design a better version of this? I vaguely recall thinking I did. Yes, we do have the 3. But the 2 is still in operation and we've not yet... No, you did build some 3s. Independent ones. And we have some spares in the capital. Well, let's transfer these to the SHQ so we can... some... Hello, SI. Welcome to the stream. Alright. And my next big idea is to essentially supersize my walking here battalion. I do have enough population for it. Let's turn that into a corps. Now we need a lot more troops. which I currently cannot do. Right. Anything I want to play right now that would be useful. Some war games. Cabinet Retreat. Mission Impossible. Is there any zone that needs private investment? Need to see these small little podunk towns that I captured from Hornland. Moar Harbor currently has basically nothing. Do you have anything in your economy? Barely anything. Let's do some private investment over here.
Understood. Understood.
And
understood.
Some over there. I did put some parks and town customs over here. The wall has some stuff. You are building some stuff. Let's just plant these over here.
Yes. Yes.
Sure, it screws up with my profiles a little bit, but that's fine. Right. And keep moving you down. You can take your place over here. And once these are in place and properly entrenched, they should hold the line pretty much indefinitely, so I can use the rest of my army up here to push. But for now I'll have to hold because I need some supplies. Let's see how they react to my little attack over here with my walkers. They could be striking. They could strike it back, perhaps. They do have some elements that could potentially damage them. What's that noise? Oppressively warm for a week now, and I'm kind of expecting there to be some thunderstorms, perhaps. It does look like the air is very close, very clingy. It looks like... okay. That is, I guess, one way to prevent me from creating a pocket to clean up. Right, they pushed me back again. Unfortunate, but not unsurprising. My 10 tanks is not bad. And we are in a time of culture. Raided the Flamingo. What did I make the Flamingo again? Was it a transporter? Oh, that's a lawnmower. A level bomber, I think. Where are my level bombers? Was it tactical bomber? It's a tactical bomber. Alright, so design probably quite good. Has a lot of soft attack, decent hard attack. This was an experiment, wasn't it? Needs a minimum airbase of 4, so I can't really deploy it at the front, but you know, it's an idea. Yeah, they abandoned this tile. So what are you complaining about? Food, ammo, energy. Because logistics is a little bit screwy at the moment. Make sure that we have enough workers here.
Order received.
Everything operating as it should. Let's get the logistics
Order received.
upgraded.
Order received.
And now power is falling backwards. We still have a problem with fuel. Need a lot of ammunition still. It looks like the heavy defense battalion have received their PKs. Or at least some of them, of course. Because I know I couldn't have refilled them all of them. Well, it is no use of no use to me for my defensive line, unfortunately. Can I attack in here? It says I can.
Going in. Mission successful.
And my supplies are just not quite sufficient. I could do that, but I don't really want to. I mean, I have food. I have the food. Thing is, though, if I'm gonna do any kind of synthetic fuel generation, I probably would want to use the synthetic fuel refinery. But now I need power again. And let's see. Personal armor optimization is now 71. The very heavy rocket engine is coming. We just finished the model. Working on extreme vehicles. Right, the Economics Council doesn't have anything left to do. Because we finished the atmospheric membranes. And we can't get the methane synthesis or water atmospheric recomposition because, well, we don't need them. Zone decisions.
Copy that.
Let's
Roger
change the
that.
slavers. Study. Take it. We have no need for our IP necessarily, so.
Yes, sir. Copy that.
As long as it's a good deal, I'm fine with that.
Roger that.
Is there anything else I want to design at this point in time? Yeah, I don't have heavy battle dress yet. We finished the combined beam guns. I don't think I have a vehicle yet with the combined beam guns. I could improve on the Tiki Shark. I mean, that tank is now woefully out of date. Or the tank destroyer. Sure, it doesn't have any experience on it, but that's kind of the problem we ran into before. At least you're getting some decent field testing, so you should be much better next time I do something with you. Same with the giants. I think I just got word that I'm going live. Possibly. I just don't know. This information is also a little bit more useful if I could find that before I design this thing. Now it has to take up this space, but that's fine. I should perhaps design a level bomber at some point. I think level 3 is the max level for missile. That would kind of explain why the Sky Knights have slightly better missiles, I guess. What are your production costs again? Lots of machinery, some high-tech parts. Yeah, stuff I don't have. Where are we on the infantry? The Marines probably could do with an upgrade, but I don't have an upgrade for them, so... Alright, let's check my other fronts. Actually, the reason I was going into this was actually to double check these statistics. Solar panels will do fine. But I was still going to go with serpentization. You can go that way. Looks like this area has stabilized. They're sitting in those ruins. Right, let's do at least a little bit of replacement where needed. We do have some mech artillery that could do with some replacement. Yeah, really want to do that. Doing a couple of these guys probably would be better, but that would consume all my machines, which I can't afford. Although there's still 500 infantry left in the SHQ. This is a... what is this? Get this zone a little bit more normalized. You wish the AI would not build those disconnected farms. That should have all the farm buildings connected. I don't really want to build more stuff because that's just gonna create more problems. The construction overview. What else is left building? Still doing the Bjor hole stuff. Did start those this turn, I think. Do I want to design anything? I mean, I might as well. Let's just build upon the heavy tank. In the off chance that I might actually ever build anyone. Beam gun. Go with polymer plating and nuclear engine. Mostly just an experiment. I've never really used mobile artillery all that much, and I kind of wanted to see if I could use them properly in a formation of some kind. So I'm using them. I'm using them here in a formation that I dubbed the Armor and Artillery formation, which has some cuttlefish and some Rockies. They probably need some infantry as well. Okay, they have infantry. But so far not all that impressed yet. Let's see. And Narbonensis has plenty of people. Let's just build some more solar fields. If I can. Before I have to dive into my regular metals.
Roger that.
That should stem the bleeding a little bit.
Yes, sir. Roger that, sir.
Then we have plenty of rare metals as is, so...
Copy that. Copy that.
Sure, it'll cost some machines, but
Copy that.
that's not so much an issue at this stage.
Affirmative. Yes.
I just really need to stabilize my metal income. Not much else I can do. I can find some good formations, and perhaps I will do this.
Fire in the hole! Affirmative.
And the strike power of this is just never good enough. These are flying fish 2s. Fighter bombers. Got a good infantry formation.
On the way! Whiskey Tango Foxtrot.
I know. Well, that's their intended purpose. Currently, my Rockies are not all that fast, nor all that strong. This is the older model. Let's see. We have some Rocky 2s. Still not all that strong. That's mostly because I had to redesign them from basically nothing. Machine gun. Let's play a defense card on you.
Aye, aye, sir.
My team needs a little bit of time setting up, and the heavier hitters just arriving on the scene. Yeah, Hornet is making a surprising comeback here, although I'm a little bit insulted that they are using field training right in front of me. I mean, if that's the only stratagem they had, but kind of insulting. Am I no threat to you, sir? But yeah, I kind of have to let all these places languish. And you have plenty of pop. You're just not using them. I just worried this little bastard that's gonna try to cut something again. I do want to extend my rail line to, you know, get these places and eventually up here. If I can get Mast totally locked down, then I can use it as a supply base and finish off Hornland. Is there anything left here that I can upgrade? Your town 2, so I can't go higher than recycling 2s. I mean, it should probably. Can I just move you up here so you can be with the rest of the squad? Sure, it kills your readiness, but that's fine. All fine. And sure that try pull points coming in this direction. Not that it matters much, but every little counts. Any serious bottlenecks? I mean, it's not great yet, but really the only bottleneck is over there, probably, and a little bit over here. Although it's only red, so we're still getting some stuff through. And let's just get rid of this spaghetti. Come on, just let me... Cool. There. So much money that I have no real purpose in spending on. Let's see. Where are we fighting over?
Understood.
Got some recon contracts.
Understood. Understood.
Do I have any zone cards that can be useful? No, model load cards. Do I have any metal deposits that would be worth using? Let's see. Metals? Nothing under my controls is over here, but is it difficult to get to? A little bit. I suppose better than nothing. Alright, I need a mining operation there first. It can wait then. Does anywhere needs...
Yes, sir.
There. Some investor backing.
Roger that. Yes.
At least we have plenty of food. Let's roll the turn. Yeah, just having a bit of a look at the nature of artillery on the front lines. Because yeah, you can use them to bombard and all that, but I also kind of want to see how they function in a direct fight. Because bombarding is overall not going to be a very useful strategy in this particular engagement. Because the trees make it impossible to hit anything. At least until I can get pushed through the open plains. Kinda odd how they are maneuvering stuff, right? Bombardment, that does nothing much. And that attack did nothing. I mean, I still can't push through or anything, but... it's certainly interesting, alright? They are repositioning. I mean, only 100 infantry lost, that's bad. Alright, the Tiggy Shark 2. Let's have a look at how much of an upgrade that is. Yeah, this will do a little bit more punch and will be a little bit harder to kill. Now I also got the benefit of all the techs that I managed to get for this stuff, aside from the conventional gunpowder and all that. And also, it did obviously get not much of an upgrade, aside from the base design. Production costs 5 high-tech parts, 1 radioactive. Doesn't need machinery. A lot of rare metals, of course, but that's no surprise. Well, it's kind of pointless in this conflict because I'm mostly dealing with infantry armies. They are certainly very convinced that they can do something with their tanks. I need my supply line here to be more sufficient. What is the holdup? You have the workers. They like working. Not like the assets or anything, it's just you did not get all the stuff you needed. And we're still in the holes for scenery. What did get finished today? Solar panel fields, sure. That has done very little to solve this problem. Oil is still going up. Soil demetallization is going up. But it's still some turns away. That's mostly just all the stuff that requires regular metals. Sure. I don't really want government, but I don't want to get the people against me, so for now I'll accept that. I suppose we should also upgrade the tank destroyer. So it has the beam gun. And we may as well give it the heaviest polymer as well. Roger nuclear that. Engine. Let's go with heavy grenadier. We might need some of those.
Yes, sir.
Or
Aye, aye, sir. Roger that.
give some tax rebates.
Yes, sir. Roger that, sir.
Right. Study the disease.
Yes.
Good.
Yes, sir.
Floor. Yeah, sure. Let's keep hitting you with these guys.
Whiskey Tango Foxtrot.
Your complaint is mostly about replenishments, but at least you have received some ammo and energy.
Going in. Mission successful.
They brought down a giant. Yeah, for now this is just a game of cat and mouse mostly. Right, the heavy infantry is in position. Upgrade it to heavy defense. And I will also give you the entrench stat.
Aye, aye, sir.
One heavy walker. Any machines for this? Give you 5. And how is the battlefield evolving over here? It's probably Gauss machine gun, heavy combat armor, so it's not bad defense. Just insufficient against what I have.
Mission accomplished.
Cute that they brought some black troopers. Anti-Flieger. Monk battalion, well, I guess they are a theocratic regime. I think we can probably push this back. Especially now that my my flying grenadier brigade has arrived. These guys have not moved. Right, let's just not spend too much, but I will need some ammo.
Affirmative.
Any place where I can upgrade the power stations further. Oops. I mean, eventually, I'm gonna play Warlords Battle Cry 3. Thing is, though, I have not decided yet which faction I would like to play in that one, or which I had to start with, because honestly I've just looked at the initial opening of the campaign a little bit and I've basically drawn no conclusions yet, so...
Affirmative.
Order acknowledged.
I also want to keep the campaigns looking a little bit dissimilar from each other so that I don't end up just retreading the same old ground over and over again.
Yes, sir. Roger that, sir.
So I'm still thinking out loud, what kind of build could I make for my character that is not exactly the same as in the first game or in the second game? And I'm just not settled yet.
Order acknowledged.
Austerlitz is doing fine, they're fully loyal.
Standing by. Order acknowledged. Order acknowledged.
Our normal zone, please. Yeah, I'm probably leaning towards some sort of rogue build or something like that. Not entirely sure how that will work. Because right now I've got essentially a fire demon mage in the current Warlords campaign, and then previously I was playing a sort of paladin slash fighter build. Yeah, I can see that. Wood elves are a bit tricky to get under control. Much like how I'm still struggling to properly play the Dark Elves in the current Let's Play. Because there's so much crystal balancing that you need to do, and especially on maps where it's just a dog pile, rather than a proper free-for-all, where the game says it will be a free-for-all. Right? Oh, we held. Good. Yeah, it's not gonna be this easy this time around. Alright, recycling facility was removed. That is unfortunate, but I don't know where that is. Alright, Shredder 2s. We can now make extreme vehicles. We can discover extreme vehicles now. Rotation? This is a new card, I think. I don't think I've seen that one. What does that do? This is a zone card. Oh, it's the leader card? Rotation. Uses leader's charisma, intelligence, and war stats by 15. Also tends to increase ambition over time. Yeah, I know that, but it also costs crystals to build them. So, until you have the crystals available to build them, you're kinda putting yourself into a hole, because most everything else also requires crystals to make, which means you either nerfing your defensive ability or offensive ability as you're building up, in order to get more later. It's a weird macro thing that I'm just not quite wrapping my head around. I mean, when I was still in the planning phases of the Warlords Battlecry 2 campaign, I was kind of teased that the Fae were actually the worst, the most difficult builds to go for. I'm not sure of that, but I also didn't really want to play a faction that was on the quote-unquote good side. So it was always going to be demons or minotaurs or something like that. Probably not orcs. I had my fill of orcs. Ugh. I mean, I might have wanted to play some undead that actually have some proper units this time around. Undead are so played out, in my opinion. Still only a smattering of machines. I mean, I know I'm spending a lot of machines building this thing. And they still need 70 machines. And at least the university is finished at airbase. We just need a truck station. How is the bottleneck? The bottleneck is not nearly as bad as it once was. So we have no more need for this little spur. Your whole, and they have a fully functioning private economy. So No need to worry about that, they can take care of that themselves. I mean, I might try it out if I take the undead capital. But I also find it interesting how each faction apparently that you take over has their own reputation level, which determines the amount of resistance you kind of expect. Which feels like you could really easily game the system that way. It's aside from taking the capitals, of course, because I believe that's always determined resistance regardless of which faction you play. I'm mostly focusing on the Dark Elves right now because they have a bonus to leadership if if my core faction is demons. But we'll see. First, I really need to take out those bloody barbarians. They are annoying to fight. Let's look at construction. Right, solar panel fields have gone up everywhere. It has made no real difference. Not entirely fair because they won't turn on properly until next turn, but still. So we need to go past every stone again to build. I do that more easily over here. And I can easily see which one has something. Buran Ridge.
Order acknowledged.
Don't have to zip across the map all the time. Oops. Still building. I want to do that. Need more metals. I need more power. I need more everything.
Aye, aye, sir.
Let's just get this going. And once the heavy industry 2 properly kicks in, should be fine. I do need the metal, the power. Rincron.
Copy that.
Good morning.
Copy that. Roger that.
Hello, the wise. Welcome to the stream. Alright. Still more stuff. Lost my place there for a moment. Right, that one is done. Bjorn Hall. And let's give you a solar panel field as well.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I'd love to have that.
Roger that.
And sometimes it's only almost
Affirmative.
I almost get jealous of my other campaigns. Like in the campaign I just finished that I didn't show, I had such good metal income that I just wondered, could I just transplant it to the other place? Because essentially I had the same problem in that I had to build soil demetallization facilities everywhere. But once I eventually got that everywhere, I ended up with so much metal that the opponent just had no chance against me anymore. Alright, let's just keep hitting these guys.
Bombs away!
I mean, they need the experience.
Whiskey Tango Foxtrot.
We have a place. This one has plenty of armored stuff in there.
Bombs away!
Well, they certainly want to push through something.
Whiskey Tango Foxtrot.
Yeah.
Affirmative.
Well, I have to be a little bit conservative in my attacks right now. But we can potentially push here.
Call in the tanks. Mission accomplished.
Whoops, nope. Let's pound them.
Call in the tanks. Mission accomplished.
Steps. Yeah, probably. I mean, I might as well get the heavy battle dress out of the way. Alright, is there anything else that needs a significant upgrade? How is my rocket stuff? Let's see. Rocket launcher. Alright, the grape shot has 48%. Kinda needs a little bit more. I would feel like using the ammo right now. And it's probably not gonna get that much more optimization bonus. Just more regular bonus. Let's get it at least above 50%. How about the missile launcher? The Trident. I really need a better one. I need a better design. Let's make a better design. Heavy conventional missiles. Just regular polymer plating. I kind of want to keep these cheap, but double diesels will do.
Copy that.
I mean, I wish I could do that. Alright, inoculate or administer serum.
Yes.
Everyone gets to drink potent in my antidote.
Acknowledged.
Arbis Republic, Defense Resource Spy. Yeah, sure. Let's make them like us a little bit more. I mean, as long as they are around, they should as well. They should be in our court. I hope I didn't overextend myself too much over here, but I need to close this pocket before I can push. Yeah, I wish that it was easier. I mean, it was another aspect of that particular game is that the world had basically no population at all. So I was able to, I had been able to find 3 cloning facilities from just ancient depot cards, and nowhere else, because there was no ruins on this planet. Almost no ruins on this planet whatsoever. Not shouldn't lie, almost no ruins, and none of the ruins had any artifacts in them whatsoever. Grueling. But I felt so good to push through the enemy like they were defending themselves against my lace with tissue paper. Not much else I can do. Go for the next turn. It was so draining. I mean, I was able to push up my capital up to level 6 city eventually, but yeesh, that took forever to get there. Alright, slight losses there. They're not gonna dislodge me. And once I get my supplies going properly, they will not push me back. Yeah, but at least you don't have to wait for eternity to finish stuff. Alright, the monolith tank. The end-all be-all BS machine that you can deploy on so many fronts. Right. Is still not finished. Really? I ran out of metals again.
Affirmative.
Finally making a dent in our rare metals. There's still just no real metals to be bought. In this much for this little? No. No, 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 absolutely not. At least our recon is doing something. Not that we'll ever go there, but you know, it's something. I just need to stay strong. How's the fuel? Yeah, fuel is also kind of expensive.
Affirmative.
I mean, that will be the next thing I have to deal with.
Aye, aye, sir.
Let's get that going now. Right, this one is luckily almost finished. Right, another bunch of solar panel fields. Maybe that has finally made a dent. just let that focus for a turn. Maybe.
Affirmative.
Because I kind of also want to have a one of the old core worlds with MTH mechanics, for instance. You should be able to get a sewer class that can have oceans big enough that you at least have one trading house. So we'll need to change this.
Aye, aye,
No,
sir.
let's just keep that going. Yeah.
Roger that. Affirmative. Yes,
And
sir.
if they want to make fun of me, that's fine.
Affirmative.
We're still holding the line, so technically we are still winning.
Copy that.
I'm on it. Affirmative.
Copy that.
Currently I don't need energy storage. And also I'm still a little bit stuck with the... I don't have enough machines to do that. I mean, I could do that, of course, obviously there's not that much machines that goes into power banks, but power banks will have to wait, unfortunately, until I finish building those heavy machines, heavy industry. Oh, that's okay, Device. Hopefully my my flailing about in the dark can help you figure out how this works. Yeah, I know you can turn it on and all that, but the game does give you a warning for it's not enabled for this particular world, so I'm just curious. So I just I recently spun up a well, the world with the question mark in it. I forget the name of thing of next to the Ceph worlds. I have no idea what the world itself is gonna be like, but we'll see. Can't build anything. Do hope we can get some good scavenge out of this. It looks like everyone is doing fine. Let's push up a little. Alright, can my heavy grenadiers push in here with their low readiness? If I can take those ruins, that would be grand. Ouch.
All clear, sir.
We'll soon have Mars back under our control.
All in the tanks. Mission accomplished.
There. I kind of want to make sure that I enclose this, so I can take out as much of this stuff that they've placed in here. Is that an empty unit? Are they running out of people? Hopefully. No, don't get overconfident. Focus on what we have. The anywhere needing commercial projects.
Order acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Roger that, sir. Yes, sir. Roger that, sir. Yes, sir. Roger that, sir.
Hope that'll actually push you forwards. Right, this one was emptied, that is fine. Right, recycling 3 is finished. We can push it up one more. We definitely should.
Copy that.
Do a push. Who deserves to feel that punishment? Well, apparently this one, because that's the only one that's giving me the option to attack. Alright, let's hit them.
Going in. Mission successful.
Yeah, I call that successful. I wish we had destroyed more, but you can't have everything. We also still have some logistics problems over here. Still bottlenecked? It's heavily bottlenecked. Nothing but pull points in this direction. Another mission if possible. Nice.
Aye, aye, sir. Aye, aye, sir.
Nothing particularly I want. It's got so many priests. We use some of these, but I keep forgetting. May as well.
Affirmative.
It's bets with 1 in 5, bet with 3. Let's see, I have... Doesn't work, because the unit is incomplete. Well, I can at least give the giants a little bit extra.
Affirmative.
Might as well give them the anti-grav lifter as well. Need to experiment more with those stuff, with that stuff. Just keep hitting these guys.
Bombs away. Whiskey Tango Foxtrot. Bombs away.
Well, it's mostly the vanilla version.
Whiskey Tango Foxtrot.
I am using a single the best tactics terrain mod to show me the these symbols on the map to indicate what kind of terrain I'm in. Like the trees. Do we have any hills? Yeah, we have some low mountains. I don't think we have any high mountains, but also, for instance, ruins terrain or something like that. It's just a visual thing, nothing else really. Beyond that, it's just vanilla. And I've not really seen any real need to get any mods that
Roger that.
improve, change game aspects or anything. So what is there that I can still upgrade? Fuel mix, the wheel production. That's probably as high as it's gonna go. Let's go back to sanitation. Airfalls, still doing that. You are doing the heavy battle dress. You are doing nothing. Model design, new missile launcher model. Just let that go. I have a lot of people. How many more do you need for the next level? You know what? Let's dismiss some recruits.
Aye, aye, sir.
And let's go to the next turn. I know it could be foolish to demote some of my recruits back to civilians, but as I can't currently use them effectively anyway. And the amorphous kraken are still not achieving anything against my sentinels. Water deposits, good game. The one thing I absolutely definitely need on this map. Alright, the Zeus. Is it any good? It's better. It's got the much higher attack all around. Got the latest advances. I don't think the range would have improved anyway, but yeah, the only thing it doesn't have much upgrade on is the fuel efficiency, I guess, but it has some, so that's better than nothing. Yeah, because this one was moving on energy. This one moves on fuel, which is slightly cheaper in this case. But we can change that over at some point, but not now, because I'm out of ammo again.
Affirmative.
Alright, are we finally finished with all the factories? The heavy industry in Ramatis is finished. Good. Solar panel fields are going up everywhere. High-speed rail station is finished. Good. As is the truck station. Good. And Navarensis is still working on soil demetallization, but it should be finished next turn. Like fuel refinery. The rest is still going up. Power is going up. But let's see decisions.
Aye, aye, sir.
Right. Let's just do the rocket engine efficiency. Not that I will build any rocket aircraft, but you never know. You might need it someday. Right, what can I make of the model of the tank? There's really only one design that I want for this thing. The tactical nuke grenade launcher. I'm gonna give this thing heaviest armor. With a double nuclear engine.
Roger that.
Right, and for my defense thing, can I upgrade it yet? It's not here, right. But this already has all this stuff. I'm gonna add the mobile shield element. A single one shall do. Right. Shielded heavy defense.
Aye, aye, sir. Yes, sir. Roger
Door,
that, sir.
Order acknowledged.
door,
Copy that.
door.
Affirmative.
I'm not gonna check.
Understood.
Yeah, sure. And we'll upgrade to a major city.
Aye, aye, sir. Yes, sir.
Now I can upgrade the government again. I'll wait until next turn to do that. I'll need to see what my metal income is gonna do. Right, high tech is coming in nicely. Right, let's create some replacement troops. Let's wait with that for a bit. So this is now active.
Order received.
So, where can I strike? Well, apparently nowhere, although the giants can hit something. It's not really worth that much firepower. It looks like this will be the most interesting. Though it doesn't give me very good odds. Can I hit them? No. Can I hit them with this? Just barely.
Fire in the hole. Affirmative.
Right, let's just leave him for now. And let's upgrade these to shielded heavy defense infantry. How much is it for the mobile shields? It's a bit too much for now, but soon. Well, keep in mind, it's only one guy developing this. So getting those designs going is going to be tricky enough. I mean, if if Fig was going to add ships, it'd probably give us the same problems as we currently still have with designing aircraft. At least until we get the blueprints system going. Which admittedly I have not yet tested, so I don't know if it's going to work better. That did little. We held firm, someone was killed. And once I can get my walking here divisions up to I forgot that side. Oh, dang it. No, it doesn't matter. I'm pretty sure someone has run out of ammunition. We lost some walkers, that is fine. That's a minor loss. Alright, the Babylon. So the monitor tank is a heavy tank, yeah. It's got a good enough design, I'll keep it. So. Got atomic weapons optimization. Good, good. Yeah, for the longest time I did not really use the monitor tank really effectively, just seeing it as a slightly bigger heavy tank, and just subsequently never really deployed them until I could find out that they could be outfitted with the tactical nuke grenade launcher, which is just a completely ridiculous weapon. It has extremely powerful attacks. Yeah, the monitor tank with the tactical nuclear grenade is essentially just the FU answer to any attack. What, you're building up a defensive line that can stop anything I throw at you? FU! And I might just use them. See, how much is it for that independent heavy? How much do I need for this? You know, not even all that expensive either. Right. Let's set the quality here. This will be regular, this will be elite. Let's raise a formation of heavy Babylons. I should sign that off as well. Let's get it going. Yeah, it's gonna create a couple of places with some irradiation, but you know, there's already so many places with irradiation. Who's gonna notice a few more craters? But yeah, we should probably get some radiation treatment as well.
Order received.
It looks like the giant was finally reinforced. The rest of this stuff, not so much. And into some reinforcement at least. Right. All the red guys. Go come on that.
Mission successful.
Yeah, still a little painful, but much better. And now my income in machines is so much better. Let's get some of that stuff pushed through. Not raise. And I also would like some mobile shields. Let's start with one. The metal production is still a little bit underwhelming, but we still have some things building. That require a lot of stuff. Okay, Barbanensis just finished, so that should help next turn. And you can start with your soil demetallization.
Affirmative.
Well, my high-tech industry is currently doing alright. I have no real need to push that too much higher.
Mission successful. Move out. Requesting backup.
And can I push into the town?
Move out. Mission accomplished.
That Mars is mine again, and this time we're gonna keep it. Actually, set the zone properly this time around, because otherwise a bit more big. Still need to send someone over here to claim this little bit, because it's annoying me that it's not under my control. And let's have these zones kiss. There, that'll do. There's still some scavenge over here. Is there still anything left to be uncovered? I think not. Now it looks like all the air techs have been developed, so
Roger
we
that.
can just go full out on that. How is the leveling up of my walkers coming along? The Tiktaalik is doing reasonably well. And the Giant, it can do with a little bit more leveling up. Do I have a need for any particular thing? Not as such, I think. How is my jetpack inventory doing? 62%. Suppose it could do with an upgrade. I did put a little bit more points in personal armor optimization. Might as well. Yeah, let's just keep going with the same tech for now. I mean, it's gonna take ages for me to get laser rifle, plasma rifles, so
Roger that.
Yeah, I'm sure they're protesting a lot.
Copy that.
And you can have some IP, of course you can. And Buran Ridge wants to upgrade
Order
later.
acknowledged.
I have not yet solidified my control over Buran Ridge. I mean, your civilization is good because of all the private industry you have. But I want to make sure that I have my buildings in there before I finish giving you more stuff. That'll do. There's no immediate power shortage. Make sure we have more ammo. How are we doing on the victory? Alright, we are leading solidly. Populace is unquestioned. And if I do keep bleeding the Premium domain, that's eventually gonna turn against them. Let us push on. See if the next turn gives us all the resources we need to finalize our assault, so I can start doing some encirclements. Because the idea is kind of that I can use the cores in single file, so I can make a proper spur, so I can kill something. Well, I'm sort of already doing that. Still getting some more metal soil filtration facilities, which also filter in some radioactives. There's still that radioactives mine that I have not yet exploited near the sushi bar. It looks like they are falling back. Also 10 walkers, but that's not so bad. Yay! That flying fish. Heavy battle dress, alright. Alright, Premium Domain, you have until my death machines arrive. The bottlenecks are not nearly as bad now. Good. Alright, so machines are coming in much more readily than before. So we can start doing some serious replenishments. There, that should bring things online, and the first Narcissus is already in position. That should give my Flying Grenadier Battalion over here perhaps something to do once we get around to it. Although obviously that is going to be slightly tricky because I just upgraded the Flying Fish and we cannot replace cannot replace the flying fish quite so easily. Alright. The independent industry certainly doesn't waste time. I mean, that's gonna be mine, you know, but, you know, thanks for footing the bill. Right.
Mission accomplished.
Right.
Run! Run! Run!
Dang. I have to get the logistics in here.
Affirmative.
The transport hub nationalized. Don't quite have the resources to connect, but that's fine. That'll come in due time.
Roger that.
Probably switch this over to Bliss.
Sir, yes, sir.
Right.
Sir, yes, sir.
Let's get plasma guns. I mean, we have a lot of that stuff, so we should be able to make more use of it. Alright, with heavy battle dress. I don't have... I need... I've not yet discovered it, which requires either plasma guns or this. Is it worth it to upgrade my infantry? I mean, probably. How many of those do I have? It's still too many. Because I did not have the machines to do the battle dress. But it does look like you have sufficient. Let's just upgrade you to the next level then. Heavy battle dress.
Roger that.
And when you're ahead, you should get further ahead.
Aye, aye, sir.
I need a governor. Let's get a governor.
Aye, aye, sir.
I'm on it.
Sure.
Roger that. Yes, sir.
Neither of these roles are particularly good. Oh, we found him. Good.
Yes, sir.
Well, that's one less problem, I guess.
Copy that.
There is. How much would it take to do the mining? I don't want to waste metals on that just yet. There's still enough radioactivity here to deal with. Let's start doing
Aye,
the
sir.
bureaucrat office. And can we strike? You can hit anywhere. Let's try to do some damage.
Mission successful.
They keep killing my giants. I mean, okay. Nothing else I can do here, right? Everything else is working as intended, I think. Yeah, alright, I did block that. Good. For now, we'll just keep this push going. Yeah, I know. And likely I should really have them also go up to regiment size. Or corps size. That's currently still a little bit too expensive. Marines 6. Yeah, as expected, not much difference. Aside from the health, of course. Because the personal armor protection went up a great deal more. So this should make my Marines ever so slightly tougher because they got shoulder pads. I think the weapons probably are not going to improve all that much until I can get the plasma stuff. Right, sanitation programs are probably as good as they're going to get. What else could I possibly need to upgrade? Not much left that is really worth my time.
Roger that.
Go with fuel efficiency. Right, same problem with my gunners. Right, obsolete ones for now. I really need to obsolete these guys. At this point, they are literally worth less than useless. I haven't used these guys much. They can wait. The heavy shore gunners probably could do with the upgrade. There's no real rush. Zone orders for Mars. Get over to Mars. Right, so income of 1. You can have that. And maybe next turn or so. Yeah, sure, it is.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Roger that.
Again, I don't want to get the
Aye, aye, sir.
politics to go against me. Sure, try.
Yes, sir.
Yay! Alright.
Yes, sir.
I have no need for another enemy just yet. I mean, a marginal improvements. Personal armor probably will help in the long run. And if the armor design did not improve all that much. That can wait though. Placing jetpacks is gonna take too long to be useful. Does that mean our heavy walkers are now a little bit more ahead? I could keep testing them. But I think I can create both the design now that we have the beam guns. Let's start with the giants. Yeah, because we can at least double their effective firepower. It will take some high-tech materials, but we have those. Armor plating, sure. And we go with the nuclear engine.
Roger that.
Let's see what they make of that. Oh, they are really hungry to spend their money. Alright, finally that is now under our control. And let's raise a formation of infantry. The latest and greatest. I could pincer maneuver this to be
Send in the cavalry. Mission successful. Open fire! Open fire! Mission accomplished.
cool. That should help me get rid of a lot of them.
Fire when ready.
Alright, let's push on to the next one. This SHQ number 30. Did you take that from the Arbus?
Yes, sir.
There's gotta be a SHQ over here. Thousand metal per turn, and that's still gonna increase because of construction still going on. But now I think we have enough power coming in. Of the serpentization on page, luckily. Yeah. More soil devitalization facilities coming in that should alleviate that problem. And let's get some more replacement troops. Marines too. Require double the machines. That's all the machines I have available. Alright, can I strike somewhere?
Going in. Mission successful.
Alright, I think we killed a lot of that. And not bad. Am I missing a formation? Guess it's just supply problems. More ammo.
Affirmative.
Do I have any cards to play?
Aye, aye, sir.
Not particularly. Guess I can play this.
Yes, sir.
Just so I can be rid of that card, because it's pointless to me now. Commercial projects. Alright, let's get Mars. Some commerce. Make them happy. May as well play the high-tech vaults.
Aye, aye, sir.
What else am I gonna use my fate points for? This is gonna take a while because I probably don't have quite enough to reach. Right, I do want this though, so yoink. And can I now play the model load card? Right, that is the right mine. Can I do it another time? That doesn't quite stack, but it's now level 9. That should be very easy to uncover. Luckily, metal mines are very cheap to upgrade. You can have that mine back. or the farm back. Did a lot of unrest here. Yeah, but there's a lot of workers we still need to recruit over here.
Aye, aye, sir. Understood. Understood.
Some more
Aye,
technologies I can do now. Just keep pushing forward. Yeah, that's all you can do, really. Just because my core isn't fully reinforced doesn't mean it cannot kick your ass. But hey, if they want to throw everything against it, I'm not gonna stop them. Alright, Giant 2. Alright, that's a significant upgrade. All around. Improvements in everything. Although probably doesn't have... Well, it's an adequate engine, but it's a very big thing. So it's probably gonna move quite slowly. Yes, really just the energy gun optimization that's still a little bit lacking, but it's difficult to push that up higher. And I forgot to move my monitors. Still slight problem with the reinforcement down here. What if I move the overall road down this way? And just disconnect that. Heavy defense. Let's upgrade you to shielded heavy defense. So we have enough of that. With another 5 of these. do. And by regular walkers, I mean, they have also been suffering some losses, though. Yeah, the Tiktaalik should probably be upgraded now. So that can be next. Sure, I mean, I don't really have militia anymore.
Affirmative.
Applied science, alright, is there any applied science left that I need to discover? No. Not, so you can go full out.
Roger that.
Let's upgrade the Tiktaalik. Like liquid armor. Liquid armor is always one of those things that I've really never really seen the point of. I mean, sure, lasers will become more prevalent over time, but even then, that's not really shown its value in that regard. I'm gonna stick with polymer plating. Aside from everything else, liquid armor is just heavy. I mean, it's on par with steel plating, so really, why bother?
Roger that. Yes, sir.
And a lot of people unhappy about the taxes. The taxes are not even that high, but because people are just unhappy.
Yes, sir. Roger that, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Roger that, sir.
Order acknowledged.
Roger that.
No, they are free to organize.
Order
Next turn or
acknowledged.
so. Zootlak wants to become a small town. Well, I'm not entirely opposed to the idea, but also not really interested just yet. We have some serious admin strain. Yeah, I know, but come on, my taxes is what, 30%? That's the bare minimum you can expect. And there's no real urgent issues. I could lower the taxes, I suppose,
Yes, sir.
later.
Yes, sir.
It doesn't matter at this point, it's just a good way to keep my democracy high. So I don't really care all that much, but I just find it a little bit amusing that they are complaining about taxes.
All clear, sir. Successful.
How did you get over there? Looks like there's some serious fighting over here. It was a long time ago, I can remember. That's a bit too much to send colonists for. And besides, you don't need colonists. Need your stuff to stop being damaged so that you can get full effect out of them. Do I have any stratagem that would help? Not at the moment, because I've spent all my points. I don't really want to use those cards.
Aye, aye, sir.
Some Mission Impossibles
Aye, aye,
would
sir.
help. Let's get a security. Alright, they already have that.
Yes, sir.
Scientific outpost then. Viewpoint. I ran out of points. Alright, cover your ears. Anything I can build for you that will be useful. You have an arena. That's just stuff that needs to be fixed. Arbis Republic might take this back. Really, you went down a level? For friends, you not really want to be friendly.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's built with emotion. Even two different feeling arenas. A democratic militia house. So, yeah, because I did build some stuff here, but didn't apparently take hold all that much. Alright, let's see where else I can push. What is this? Ooh, some people I don't know.
Yes. Yes.
You're probably at war, considering you're next to the Pimiram domain. And I also got you, because you should to bring down there. Alright, so they have moved in some extra armor. You say it's gonna be bad for me, why? Because the terrain will not affect me anywhere near as much as them. What the?
Going in. We need more firepower, sir.
Alright, fair enough, they were right. That's fine though. And let's see, where were we on the construction? Synthetic fuel is finished. Red treatment center is finished over there. We probably want to get that up to the next level though. The other one was not finished yet. Still a slight shortage of workers. Anyway, well, mining is going up. Let's get more synthetic fuel going.
Aye, aye, sir.
Next turn. It is kind of odd though that the Pimiran domain has not even considered doing a naval invasion yet. Guess they must have a real bad relation with their neighboring DHs. But I must feel they don't need it. I mean, they do have a direct access here, but even then, Hornet did that. Like, I can guess why Hornet isn't doing it now, because they probably have nothing left to defend with. Yeah, that's not gonna do all that much. By now my defense boys have dug themselves in, and they should have their supply of shielding, so... Still cannot break through my sentinels. Good. Right, the doom approaches. What's special about this tile? I mean, walkers should be doing fine over here. Mostly the tanks and motorized that have almost no defense or attack. The woods. So why are my troops having such a problem? Or maybe because part of them are just using outdated stuff. The heck is this unit? The Arts Battalion. The militia again. You didn't learn last time. Yeah, there's a slight stacking penalty here. Metal income is okay-ish. Power went down again because something came online, I guess. We find once suboptimization comes up. The metallization plant had a little bit of delay. May as well get full batch here. Let's have a look at the tectonic tools. Slight improvements. Definite improvement in the health. As the armor design went up. A little bit. Mostly the weapon design. Yes, the vehicle armor optimization has born fruit. And so we can start putting in the big type 2s then. Production. Mars is starting to produce. Had almost no progress, but it's a start. They are very dug in and we're attacking across a river. Probably not a good idea. Loyalty is good. Danger should go down eventually. I don't think I have any cards to help deal with that. I could calm them down, I guess, but unrest isn't that bad here. Let's just see where I can push.
Mission accomplished. Mission accomplished. Move out. Mission accomplished.
Alright. Got them in the corner here. I mean, this Montana Imperium is throwing a little bit of a spanner into the works, but I can go around this, I guess. I mean, if I can crack this one.
Open fire! Open fire!
Yes.
Mission successful.
Yeah, the Arabs are probably gonna take this little town back. Probably gonna push them on all fronts if they have the means. Can I at least get free trade with you? Why are you so mad? And you love me. You'd love it if I was meritocratic. Can I just give you a slight bonus? Foreign Affairs Director.
Aye, aye, sir.
Did that work?
Aye, aye, sir.
Well, that's not bother with
Affirmative.
diplomatic arrangements anyway. Model design. Are there any models left to discover? I mean, a few, but we can... Actually, we don't have to change any of that. Is there anything in particular I need? I mean, probably the RPG infantry. I can find where I put them. Because they likely have had their design tested quite a bit. There's not much need yet to do that. They are good enough as is. What are the production costs of these things again? Still a lot of machinery, all things considered. Dang. There's not much need for them. Not much need for any of it. No new orders for now then.
Order acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Roger that, sir. Yes, sir.
Let's keep things friendly. How much is it gonna go down? Security points are helping.
Going in. Mission successful.
Not bad. Yeah, it does look like the flow of goods is a bit better now. Less bottlenecks. Good. Just need to get the treatment centers up and your hole can be its own little thing for a bit. What is the growth? Well, people are emigrating to Seattle for some reason. It's because there's more jobs here? Probably deal with that.
Roger that.
And what assets are here? I've really not spent much time building this place up to do anything, really.
Roger that.
Well, more soil demetallization. We'll always need that. Alright, let's keep pushing. Let's see if they have an answer for the monster tank. They keep stacking up their stuff here, but they don't seem to be making any real push. looks like they're pushing the farmers back. A decade of revolution. Can't we just have some nice quiet times? Guess quiet is just overrated according to the game. Like fuel efficiency. I just can keep going for a bit more. Rocket engine efficiency. Is there anything else I could really push? Get the lightweight alloys to go as high as we can.
Aye, aye, sir.
Siege grenadiers, sure. Well, even the AI realizes that it has to do something. There's no more need for research or discovery.
Understood.
I'm on it. Affirmative.
If the tax protests were a little bit more uniform and all over the place, but it seems to just be occasionally, which is also throwing me off somewhat, because I know when I've pushed taxes too high, because every town, even the most quiet and peaceful places far beyond the front, will start complaining, oh, we have to pay too many taxes. But this little tax revolts are just all and insignificant, really. Alright. Obviously we do not have enough AP to attack anywhere, but let's attach you to this core. It says it will be bad for me. What do they have in here that's so bad for me then? That's light tanks or threats. Castle rings. Not much of a threat. I mean, they have plenty of hit points, but they can't hurt me. Oh, not much at least.
Going in. Mission successful.
Anything else? Finishing construction. Depotentization, that should help with power production. Anti-radiation infrastructure is finished. Get the next level.
Order received.
On this side, it looks like they have reformed the line.
All clear, sir.
Alright, I guess they just had no will to fight left whatsoever. Fine enough with me. Yes, we get some blue check marks. That's not good. Let's make sure that everything here is doing fine. I mean, it's very slow in building, but other than that...
Standing by. I'm on it.
Up the
I'm on it.
water pay. Just pop happiness. Loyalty is not the issue. There's too many people here for that to work. Well, we should have enough to pushing a little bit.
Move out. Mission accomplished.
So if I wanted to make a rail from here to here, I don't have the metals. That's good to know what I need.
Send in the cavalry. Mission accomplished. Run! Run! Run!
Dang. The division, that is under strength? Yeah, they're hungry.
Mission accomplished.
Right, we'll have to slow down a little. But I'm not sure if it would make it much of a difference. I mean, rail really is point to point rather than the how the truck stations function. So, if I wanted to do in bits, I would have to build rail heads in the middle somewhere, and that's generally not how I want to use the rail. Really, it's just because I'm so starved for metal still. But at least other materials are becoming more readily available. Oh, good, you actually managed to build in time. Because I finally had enough. We'll do a full round of construction. I probably will want to upgrade this heavy industry, but that can wait until we have a few more demetallization facilities online. Mission
Aye, aye,
Impossible.
sir. Aye, aye, sir.
Just gotta be patient. It looks like the Albus Republic is pushing. That's not where the front is currently moving. Right, that hurts, but we held, so... Yeah, 30 walkers, 2700 infantry. Still worth it, but... Dang. They really thought they had me there. Yeah, I know. Let's deploy the monitor tank.
Going in. We need more firepower, sir.
Considering the level of firepower we have, this is kind of disappointing. Just really the terrain working against us here. And I only have enough to do that one round, but I think that shut up the rats a little bit.
Fire in the hole. Affirmative.
Order received.
The one that will level up. And let's see how far we can go. I could build this. May as well. Let's just get the rail in there. And the metal price has not gone down, but through it. And the other factions must be buying up metal left and right wherever they can. This agricultural terrain. What is your problem then? Lack of ammo, lack of fuel, lack of energy? Another thing that I just do not understand. This particular game of logistics. How can they be short on energy? This energy has no weight. So it should in theory not matter all that much. As long as you have a logistics connection. But I guess the bottleneck here is so bad that it even cuts off the power wires. Let's get rid of this. I don't want to fiddle with too many threads at the same time.
Roger that.
Need you work a strike, sure.
Yes, sir. Roger that, sir. Copy that. Understood.
Yeah, true, but as long as you have roads and stuff like that, for every resource you have, like fuel or water or some kind, it's assumed that such infrastructure already is built. So, like, with every road there is power cables running alongside it, for instance. So that's why it makes so little sense to me that power is pinched like that, because it doesn't cost anything to move. And sure, I could potentially put up some batteries over here. I probably should, but that'll have to wait until the station is finished. Yeah, I'm merely talking about gameplay mechanics, the Masterbot. Let's see. Can I enclose this? Well, it's not favorable odds, but dang it.
Mission accomplished.
Right, now let's deal with this. They're completely out of supply. Come on, finish them.
Requesting backup.
Ah, so close. Can you guys finish them?
Move out.
And they still should have no ammo. I'm not entirely sure how they're killing you.
Negative to breach.
Dang it.
We need ammo. All clear, sir.
Right, that is fine.
Fire in the hole. Affirmative.
I mean, eventually I'll win. This keeps up. Just stay in our defensive crouch then. Seeing as we need to wait until more supplies arrive so I can rebuild my reinforcements. Right, looks like Arbis is in war with the farmers. So we're not gonna get them peacefully. I mean, not that I was expecting that, but still. I was kind of hoping they were only at war with the Hornland, so... Plasma guns. We can now make light plasma rifles. Right. Well, let's make a nuclear wasteland.
Going in. We need more firepower, sir.
Right, up to 1,000 rats. How nuclear can you go? I mean, about as nuclear as this stuff. And we already know how deadly this stuff is.
Mission accomplished.
Should be blocked that way. Right. Train station will be operational soon. Like, civilization is returning to normal here. Alright, let's get some logistics up.
I'm on it. I'm on it. I'm on it.
This far away from home.
I'm on it. I'm on it.
That should help get this place settled. Alright, decisions. Light plasma rifles,
Sir, yes,
please.
sir.
Aye, aye, sir. Yes, sir. Roger that, sir.
Yeah, sure.
Yes, sir.
Order
Yeah,
acknowledged.
anyway, it's just IP buying, that's fine.
Yes. Copy that. Yes, sir.
Not so much IP. Yeah, sure, you can go up to the next level.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Order received.
Pushing forwards. Right, the construction office is finished. Good. Should have reduced the amount of construction going a little bit. I mean, I just queued up a lot of stuff in Mars, but that's beside the point. Looks like the soil demetabolization facility in Sushi Panos will finish next turn. Seattle will still take a little bit more. Yeah, everything was slowed down because of a lack of metals. Side note, I hope I'm not making too many misclicks. My mouse is getting a little bit old, and it's getting the double click syndrome, which is highly annoying, but ultimately not something I can do much about, because it either involves a very rigorous cleaning process that requires a lot of specialized materials that I don't have, or just buying a new mouse. I think I'm gonna opt for the second option, eventually. Because... ugh. Cleaning that mouse just does not feel like it's worth my time. Can I make a dent here? It says no, because I've just got too much stacked up.
Going in. We need more firepower, sir.
Yeah. That's probably time to. I mean, I like my current mouse. It's a Logitech G502 mouse. Not entirely sure of which series it was. It's quite old by now. It has served well, but it is definitely showing its age.
Aye, aye, sir. Aye, aye, sir.
And no, not the hero variety. I think it would have said so on the. It doesn't say so on the thing. I probably will be opting for a different mouse, because I like this one. It's a little bit too easy to misclick, and it's not quite ergonomic enough for my tastes. So I'm just looking at what Razer and SteelSeries have to offer in their mousing options. Yeah, oops, I'll just root up. Not making any positive pushes for now. I need my logistics to kick in a little bit more. Let's just go to the next turn. I have tried messing with the settings. The only thing I can do is the Windows settings that make it slightly harder to double click, and that kinda helps. It doesn't solve the problem though, because there's just a little bit of metal fatigue in one of the switches in the mouse that are just bouncing a little bit every time I use the mouse button. And this can be solved by installing new switches into the mouse, but that requires a lot of labor and parts that I don't have, and a lot of finesse that I don't have. So I'm thinking, you know what, different mouse is fine. I mean, this mouse, it still functions. It could serve as a backup mouse if I need it, but we'll see. It's just one of the many little frustrations that I have. Paying 200 euros for a Miele technician to come and fix my washing machine, and it still doesn't wash. I am somewhat miffed. And it's not to say that the technician didn't do a good job, he did. Loading facility, yay! I'm also... I just want to wash my clothes. Please, just let me wash my clothes. Let's put the thing in broken.
Yes.
That should speed up the win rate, at least a little bit. Right. Production is going fine. We finally have a surplus. Love having surpluses. Right, let's do another attack.
Going in. We need more firepower, sir.
Right. Their skills are going up quite nicely. Slight dip in the power generation, that's fine. That's probably just a lot of troops receiving power to their weapons. Synthetic fuel is also operational. Probably keep boosting that though, because
Aye,
need
aye,
a lot of
sir.
fuel. At the very least, we are getting plenty of stuff. So let's upgrade the heavy industry
Yes, sir.
here. Make sure that we have enough machines to last us until the end of time. And let's get some surplus materials. And let's see, what kind of machine guns do I have? SHQ. Those the... enough of either.
Affirmative.
Or victory points. Yeah,
Affirmative.
let's get that one. Oh yeah, there was that one minor thing that we tried to look at. Do they still exist? Or flats? Do we have any sight on them? We have no idea. Their leader is Emperor Martha Kingston. Or whatever. Can I offer?
Yes, sir.
I have no need to invade, but that does kind of show that I could not attack this place. I don't think that has given me any information. I can actually see that. We'll have a war with rebels, but not with this guy. Orland? Anna Imperium? No, they do. Arbus? Rebels, but other than that, they are just perfectly fine to be peaceful. Can I do some more stuff with free trade with you?
Yes, sir.
You would like me much more now? Do I have a propaganda assistant?
Affirmative.
Make sure that these would give him a happy family as well. No need to change this then.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Roger that. Yes, sir. Roger that, sir. Copy that. Yes, sir. Roger that. Copy that. Yes, sir.
Order acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Right. Applied science. I mean, we could keep that pushing it up, but let's focus on something else. Anything particularly low? Low is perhaps the wrong word. Let's do energy guns. Lightweight alloys. Light plasma rifles is still going. Victory is still some turns away. Can I make a push?
Going in. Mission successful.
Let's see if we can make a salient this direction. Or a pocket, rather. There's quite a few troops here. If I can force them to make a large dent in that, that's good. Have a look at over on this front. All the stuff that we queued up should be building and should be finished fairly soon. Should also be getting plenty of supplies now. Not much I can do about the low worker happiness. They're happy about everything, but they're not going up very quickly. Yeah, right, SI. See you next time. I mean, it is past 4 o'clock, so I should really call it. But I do want to finish this turn. Looks like there's been a bit of back and forth, but one still holds this little place. They are really the targets in there. Yeah, should I just invade Gathera? Holland first. Let's see if we can break this one.
Mission accomplished.
Powers. I don't think I've seen that name designation before. Powers. It's probably not spelled that or pronounced that way. But howitzer gun, steel plating? Still in steel plating? And granted, they have not really been able to keep up all that much, even with the Gauss rifles. But Arbis is at war with the Horland, yeah. What is the tech like of Arbis? I mean, it looks like they have everything. No, not everything, apparently. The researching laser rifles and mining robotization. They don't have university hospital barracks. I guess they don't need them, but still. That's kind of sloppy. What text do we know about Horland? They are working on high-speed rail, laser rifles, liquid armor. Yeah, I guess you would want that. The total, they have nearly 100,000 infantry, 10 guns, and 160 tanks and AFVs. Well, yeah, that makes sense. If they're completely starved of metals, most of their troops would be infantry. Do we know anything about Camerium? Right, so that's quite a lot more. Ooh, they even have walkers. I've seen them. I mean, I guess it makes sense that they have walkers, but actual walkers or just stuff they found? Ooh, Elvis warriors. That generally tends to be robotic infantry. Tanks, AAVs, walkers. Yeah, they have mechazoids and a gladius. I haven't seen a mechazoids. Guess it must not be on this front then, but still. If you have it, why would you call it back? I mean, to be fair, it's probably on a front where I cannot see them. Let's make sure that we have all the supplies we need. Push up to the next turn. Are they foolish enough to try and push this tile? Since I did remove some of my troops from that. Nope, we held them. Held them again. They just keep pushing troops into the swamp and they have no real means of attacking over there anyway. Why bother? Probably we can. Oh, we can actually push, but not with all the troops we have because we are somewhat under strength. Yeah, that does kind of ruin my plans a little. Ah, we have some sighting on the Elvis warriors. Robotic infantry with charged gauss rifles and heavy combat armor. I mean, really? Heavy combat armor? I guess it's cheap, but why would you bother? It says I could make the push. Let's try.
Going in.
Ow. No.
We need more firepower, sir.
Ah, pity. It was a long shot anyway. We have plenty of supplies. Keep digging that crater here.
Send in the cavalry.
Alright.
We need more firepower, sir.
Finally starting to do some actual damage. Yeah, I guess all my Babylons have finally got up to the high experience. Currently regulars. Supplies here. Most of it is finished. Get the rest of the government buildings up to ensure that people are happy. Unrest is still not gone. Operations already seizing control. Great. You have no supplies left.
Mission accomplished. We need ammo. Mission successful. Mission accomplished. Negative to breach.
Dang it. Finish them off.
Negative to breach.
Stubborn little... Fine.
Mission accomplished.
And this guy is not going anywhere. He's currently well fed, but clearly there's some supply issues. But energy gun optimization can keep on going. Can keep on going. It'll take a while. No research being done there. Check. I have no need to create custom things yet. I do wonder if I should make a shielded version of the this, but I'm fairly certain that the mobile shield will not do well. There will be the protector. Actually, the protector doesn't seem to have all that much problem moving in and out. How about the trees here? Heavy forest. Yeah. Protector would not do all that well. Because the this is a, how does it move? Tracked. I need to see it as a tracked vehicle. Yeah, maybe. It's something to consider for another time, I guess. But I'm gonna call it here. I want to thank you all for coming by. Alas, we could not finish. Not yet. It'll have to wait another turn. I mean, it has to finish soon. Because I really want to move on to playing on the current patch. And, well, I can't do that if we are stuck on the old version. But alas, we'll see. Anyway, thank you all for coming by. Hope you enjoyed it. See you next time when we hopefully finish this and we can move on to something else to play, perhaps. Let me know if you have any ideas of what you want me to play in these live sessions. I'll take it under advisement. See you then. Bye.